Okay, it looks like Blade, of course. We were expecting him to level up. Spider-Man and Nico and Agatha want to talk. Dog is still hanging at that tree. So he's going to be leveling up pretty good. I'm a little on the light side. I'd like to get a little closer to the balance. He's not far from leveling. He's not far from getting to 2, which is nice. He don't count. He ain't here. If anything, I feel bad because that poor guy has to walk around in office nerd outfit, so there's some real possibilities here for people if you take them on a run. And we need to do a nice run.
Hunter, let's catch up.
First things first, Stark. I got somebody to talk to. Can anyone tell me what's going on in the forge? Yeah, Tony didn't do his 2 a.m. hallway pacing like he usually does. I'm so used to it now, that its absence woke me up. Strange did not make his 4:30 a.m. trip to get a glass of water. Do you all keep a journal? Shared spreadsheet, more efficient. Hey, focus. Why were Tony and Strange up all night in the forge? Saving the day, hanging with my best pal in the whole world. What? Stevie Strange? Oh, he doesn't like being called that. Tony, there's a whole tin of espresso chocolate missing from the pantry. Now it's missing from all reality. Do not worry, Carol, for we split the tin. Drink lots of water, now. We're on the verge of wresting the Sanctum Sanctorum from Lilith's hands. Once you are all safely ensconced in my ensorcelled abode, we shall all chug directly from the tap of knowledge. You got it, buddy. Steve, haul them both to the shower right away. Cold water, full blast, no less than 30 seconds. Been a while since we've had to do that. Shall I give them time to change or haul them directly to the war room? Dealer's choice. Okay. Hey, Hunter. It's hard to remember how we operated before you showed up. We need to change things up with your training. Tell me when you're free to talk privately.
Thought it might be nice to get away from the others and not talk for a change.
So we are going to fight again?
Not exactly. You've proven you can handle yourself with a sword, Hunter, but a warrior's greatest weapon is their mind. Yoga requires discipline, balance, and control. 3 things I'm hoping you've got in spades. How about we grab a couple of mats and find out?
I did not take you for someone who practiced the asanas.
Sound mind, sound body. Why not work both at once? Besides, I look good doing this.
Okay, Blade. Let us do this.
Was hoping you'd say that. Now sit down, relax, empty your mind. Or as Magic likes to say, pretend you're Robbie.
This is meditation, it's not yoga, but okay. Okay, so his passive kicked in. We already have a passive, but maybe it improves if it isn't high enough. We also went to 8 in our team friendship. Additional team-up abilities unlocked deal massive damage to a single target. That the hero combos just got a little bit of juice in them. Oh, there's a lot of people want to talk. It looks like Stark is really eager. And
You're pretty cool, Hunter. We do fun stuff.
yes, we do.
I really should bring MJ up here to see the stars. If you know, the world doesn't end.
Well, yeah, once we're all done with this, we could do all that stuff. Now, is my dog still out there behind that tree? Oh, she moved. Sneaky little thing. Where's my... Oh, my dog is now... This Wolverine. Alright, I get it. So, you know, I'll swing by the gift shop. No comic books. Hello, look at all the heroes we got.
What do we have today?
Ah, something that Captain Marvel would like. Jet fuel scented. Russian poetry. I know someone who would like that. And a goth coloring book. I know someone who would like that. They're all legendary too, by the way. That must be a celebration of our upgrade.
Seems like you have got a lot on your mind.
You could say that.
Do you need to share?
I always wanted to be good at my job, but now I think it's possible to be so good you're actually terrible.
Explain.
Okay, I really wanted to show off how I could get a sample of Venom's symbiote, right?
And you did.
Right! Yay me! But in getting it, I left poor Eddie trapped under a heap of rubble.
It's always a rough call, huh?
We are all going through the same thing. For every victory, there will be a cost. Some worse than others.
I wish I could be as cool as you. I just keep imagining Eddie and the symbiote trapped under all that stone and brick. I never wanted to hurt them, you know? I never wanted to hurt the guy, you know?
I know, Peter.
Eddie Brock may be troubled, sure. We all are. I guess that's why I can't shake the feeling that there's more I could have done.
Like digging him out from the rubble?
No. I mean helping him turn his life around. The way real heroes are supposed to.
Who knows? Maybe you will someday.
Yeah, big emphasis on maybe. If only Tony or Strange invented some kind of time machine, I could go back and keep Eddie from going down this path.
Stranger things have happened.
Thanks for the chat, Hunter. I've got a lot to think about. If anyone needs me, I'll just be here, sighing deeply.
Well, before he was retconned, Doctor Strange had a lot of interesting abilities. A lot of mind suggestion, like hypnotic suggestion, and time travel. Time travel's a dodgy thing. Alright. I know you're into it. So talk to me, Tony.
There's my hunter.
How is the sample analysis going?
Oh, you mean the vial of demonic alien goo Peter took out of poor Eddie. That sample analysis?
Well, duh.
That is the one.
In a word, gross. But a fascinating kind of gross. This symbiote exists as a whole at the molecular level. Every atom of it is a self-sustaining, slimy little entity in and of itself. Yet when the molecules bond, they undergo a change state that can only be described as something out of abstract expressionism, and I can see your eyes glazing over right now.
I am sure this makes sense to you, but try to remember I am not from this time. I am still getting used to the idea of lights that turn on when you flip a switch.
Right. I will slow down a bit, skip the science babble, and get right to the point. I think we can use Venom's slime sample as the basis of a suit.
Like a Venom suit?
No, not like Venom. No symbiosis. It would exist as an anti-symbiote, to protect you the next time you two meet. Think of it as a kind of armor. Strange and I are working on a design right now. Give me 24 hours, and I think you'll be very pleased.
Okay. I'll make a point.
Hunt!
Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, Faithbreaker suit. Think of this suit as a kind of anti-venom. Just the right mix of cutting-edge tech, spooky magic, and sentient alien goo. Just like Mama used to make.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
I need some good salvage.
Genius inventor strikes again.
Again,
How
you're
long
giving
did
us
you
a
say you were
comment in
exposed
there.
to this thing? It's probably fine.
Now we get 2 rerolls today. Give me a couple we can salvage the heroic. Tanks, guys. Ooh.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Okay. Don't mind what's going out in Queens, New York right now. It's nothing special. Unless it stops on my block. The siren. What do our resources look like anyway nowadays? What do we have in... Well, we do have enough credit to do something. Yeah, I think we got a little credit in our last run through, didn't we? Oh, thank you, Battlefield Scanner!
This should be useful.
We need this upgraded big time. Getting all kinds of neat stuff. Why not that? Now tech weave.
This will do nicely.
Everything else we have. Some too much of. Let's see now. Yard upgrades. This is a priority. Sorry, kids.
Better than nothing.
If we do this, oh yeah, we'll have enough.
Danger room, eat your heart out.
Good. We got this. And now, with threat rooms available, a hero can train a threat room once per day, gain experience and practice the use of their abilities. It's funny, but I mean, I like doing it out in the field, but the 2 times a hero did an ask a hero, help a
Nice
hero.
to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
The only time 2 heroes came to me with a help a hero going, I'd like to use the threat room, were ones that were not good at area of effect or knockback or chain. So having a whole group of Whispers of Memory to fight against, it didn't work out well. The least they could do is say, well, you know, I did put you there, I told you to, you told me to, but really it wasn't very good. So let's see, who is next today on sparring? We had Iron Man yesterday. Oh, I think it's Doctor Strange's turn. I'm certainly not going to complain about the friendship experience.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels. You are every bit as powerful as the legends for.
Alright, 3 friendship experience. You must be running the edge. And our train level.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
Okay, so we got some more explosive effect on our explosives. Lovely.
All right then.
It's still not enough that we can actually start using these for modding. We really need to have a nice hefty amount. Now who is it that we need to talk to? Interesting place for it. help a hero is over at the mirror table.
No, absolutely not. You go too far, Nico. Last time you tried to save Wanda, you almost got us all killed. I will not let you risk the safety of this Abbey again.
Listen to yourself. I think I have a way of purifying Lilith's corruption, a way of bringing back both Wanda and Banner, and your response is to shut me down.
I told you time and time again, there is no way of removing corruption.
Just because you failed and never found a way of doing it doesn't mean I can't. What are you so afraid of? That I'll actually succeed?
No, I'm afraid you're becoming just like Wanda.
Oh, I see how it is. You always hated her, and now you're gonna turn that hate onto me too.
That's not what I meant. Nico, wait. Let me explain.
I don't need your explanation. I need you to stay out of my way.
Well, where did Nico go? I mean, assuming she went out for fresh air.
Let me guess. You came out here to see if I'm okay.
Is that a problem? You got a problem with that?
Are you okay, Nico?
No, I won't be okay until we get Wanda back, but you already know that. I just wish Caretaker trusted me more. I mean, I'm not a kid, you know? I'm a ridiculously experienced witch with ridiculously amazing powers. She should be letting me use my talents to help the team, but instead all she does is doubt my ability to do anything.
Caretaker is allowing her fear to get the better of her.
Huh? What? Why should she be afraid of me? I'm on her side.
Because like you said, you are a ridiculously experienced witch with ridiculously amazing powers. My guess is she fears you might follow in Wanda's footsteps if given free rein.
She's always hated her.
No, Nico. She just fears her. She fears any power she cannot control. I think it has to do with what happened to Lilith.
She thinks we're gonna end up like Lilith?
Mm-hmm.
What a vote of confidence.
To be fair, Wanda has already fallen.
That wasn't her fault. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get her back.
And when Caretaker tries to stop you?
She can get out of the way. Or get run over. Now excuse me, I've got a free Wanda spell to craft.
Yay. Now, about the help a hero thing.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Hunter, I found the scroll in the library. It's a spell that claims to grant great power. Do you want to try it? Let me see now. I could get an ability I don't care about and get injured from it. Or I could get an arcane key. Gee, I wonder which one I would pick. Absolutely, I'll take any edge I can get. These old spells are never that simple. We should turn this over to Caretaker. Well, normally I wouldn't, but it's her library.
Thanks, Hunter.
Now, I earned a compliment. I know someone really close to leveling up.
Thank you for hitting me so often that I almost lost my concentration.
Are you kidding me? Number one, I'm not close. Number two, I'm on the other side of this table.
You seem so much wiser than your years.
I have worked hard for many years to get where I am.
Yeah, it's not like the movies where it happens in a few months. He had to spend many, many years practicing in the East. Now comes the, what?
You have any ideas on how to keep this team from unraveling? Because I'd love to hear them. I'm at my wit's end, Hunter. Nico is hell-bent on finding some spell in Wanda's grimoire to remove Lilith's hold on our unfortunate friends. And I can't seem to dissuade her from putting our lives in danger again. You would think she would have learned her lesson with that magic mirror trick she pulled, but now she's just doubling down on darkness. What do you think I should do about her? Because I am at a complete loss.
She is acting out because she is still grieving the loss of Wanda. She needs to heal. She needs to know you care.
If we survive Lilith's assault on this world, then there'll be plenty of time to talk about our feelings on a psychotherapist's couch. Until then, she must learn to cope, as we all must. Nico is a talented witch, no doubt, but if she persists on this trajectory, she will suffer the same fate as Wanda. Perhaps you can talk her down. She's more likely to listen to you than me. Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, well, that's not how it works, but sure.
I miss my students back at the school, but we'll be reunited soon.
This place looks so lonely.
Ah, she brought the paintings over.
Hunter, come, talk with me a while. Nico is certainly as daring as Caretaker is cautious. Attempting to remove Lilith's corruption is not a magical endeavor for the faint of heart.
Is it even possible to remove it?
I'm not sure, actually. It's something I should do a little research on. But if it is, one thing is for sure. All magic has its price. The question is, are you willing to pay it to help get Wanda back?
I am not so much concerned with what toll this magic could take on me, but on Nico. I do not want to see her fall.
But you should be concerned with how this will affect you. I know I am. You are more vulnerable than you know. The crack in your collar may be hardly noticeable to the naked eye, but it's a significant crack in your energetic armor. A spiritual vulnerability that cannot be overlooked or understated. A vulnerability she will exploit. If you choose to defy Sarah and help Nico remove Lilith's hold on Wanda, it might be at your own peril.
I am not afraid of Sarah.
Oh, I didn't mean her. I meant the dark energies you might be exposed to. They might be even more than you can handle, dear. Whatever happens, Hunter, just remember to keep yourself intact. We can't take on Lilith without you.
Have you learned anything?
These drawings are definitely of locations around the Abbey. As far as how this helps us find the Salem Coven's moon seal, I'm at a loss. Let's discuss this again tonight, after I've had more time to think.
That's a plan. I noticed that behind her picture are books that one usually attributes to Doctor Strange, hand surgery and mysticism. It was an interesting, probably deliberate placement of those things. Okay, well, I think we're ready to do something. This is something we're not going to get to just yet anyway. There's a lot of prep for our heroes. I'm still looking for credits, rare credits. I mean, Intel Cache, we should do that because we want to get Wanda into something. What else do we have here? I mean, for me, it would be an artifact, but we also need defeat a Nest Mother and epic credits. Best of all worlds, kids. Play 4 abilities in the first 3 turns. We were not going to be there that long. It's not worth doing that. Okay, so who do we bring with us besides me? He's leveling up anyway. He's close to leveling up. Who else is close to leveling up? He's still 1, huh? Who's 1 still? He's still 1. She's close to leveling up. I like that idea. We want somebody who's like a specialist. He's a specialist. Can you imagine him going to 4 already? That'd be amazing. He's very good for this. You know me, I like Wolverine for this a lot. Wolverine's good for this. Spider-Man's very good for this. Morbius is very good for this. Eddie's very good for this. He doesn't have so much in the way of... It's... I'd say bring the X-Men together. I'd say give it all to redraw, to drawing cards. And let's go. I don't think we have any start the first turn with 4 card plays. Love it. Okay, combat bonus and let's kick. Then we can go into nighttime and start pursuing all this Abbey intrigue. Okay, defeat the Nest Mother. As you know, when we get rid of her, it's over. We go home. She throws these purple rocks, aka altars, around. They're like minions. You take those out, she gets cut down. She's guarded by a guardian. You want to take down his block, preferably with something that can make him turn around and smack her a couple times. But, you know, we can still do that.
All you have to do is take out that Nest Mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
Complicated because right now he's got a couple of dogs near him too, so you want to make sure they're gone.
Do not allow her to distract you.
Got it.
Okay, I would give that to Storm. Take that dog out.
The element.
Okay. Then I take the hunter. Oh. No, can't use that. Doesn't work for me. I'll figure something out. It might be in my best interest to use this environmental thing to knock it down like that. That might be good. Or, I mean, you don't have anything I could work with. Don't eat that. In any area thing. Forceful knockback quick. I like Storm Shield. Apply resist and counter to all allies. Don't need that. The great thing is we could take care of all these things. That sends the dog out and takes out 2 of the minions.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
There. That clears the dogs.
Crude, but effective.
Question is this close? See, is that closer than the Nest Mother is the question. They're both pretty close. That'll be useful. The dog's right outside that. Okay. It certainly took the Nest Mother down a little bit. Oh, when you get a mind bender, it's pretty much a done deal.
The forces of nature conspire against you.
Okay.
I call to the elements. Look to the skies.
Okay, so he did it again. Usually that just takes it off. He just did it again. Okay, so we still need to take more out. She doesn't have much here that we can do, is there? Doesn't matter, he's gone anyway.
You are too weak for this fight.
Let's see, this dog. Oh, there's a thing still here. Didn't realize that.
This is what you came for. Now that was something.
Yeah, it's more manageable, I think. See, now she's 388. Now, let's make our move. Who's ready to go home? Let's give him a combo.
Let's make this quick.
See, even without his chains, we got through.
Impressive effort.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Okay. Ribbon Chaos. The Brotherhood of Magic. Oh, really? I wonder what makes them think that the partial black background looks really good or no. That's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, isn't it? I didn't realize we could do that too. I didn't think about that. That's not what I was doing. Good enough for now. Come on. I think it's just loading some new content. It's gonna be a big night for the hunter. Oh. Doctor Strange is waiting for us. That's a little different than I expect. Oh, he's even being shy and coy. He doesn't say anything.
What is on your mind, Doctor?
Huh.
Shh. Just stand here with me a moment. I want to see if you can sense what I'm sensing.
Well, it's nothing like it was out there. I only sense my injuries.
I am afraid I am not as in tune with the energies of the universe as you.
It's not the universe I'm tuned into, but the sanctum. The magical energies that flow through the ether into the sanctum grow stronger. I've been locked away from them for too long, but when Tony and I complete your armor, it will be only a matter of time before we retake the sanctum. My mind races with nervous excitement at the thought of stepping back into my great cosmic library to stand in my power once again.
You never lost your true power, Doctor. You stand in it now.
That's kind of you to say, but since Venom evicted me from my home, it's no secret that I have felt diminished. I was so used to seeing the future, anticipation became a foreign sensation. Now that's all I feel. When I finally regain my sight into our many possible futures again, I'll finally be able to exhale. Until then, I must wait with bated breath, keeping faith that you will deliver a victory to us.
I hope so.
May the Eye of Agamotto watch over us all.
Oh, he pronounced it right! Oh my god! Sorry. I did not see that happening. It's awesome. Plot leak. He's got the actual Orb of Agamotto and the Amulet of Agamotto with him here in the Abbey. Those things are probably more powerful than anything. My guess is, if anything, we're seeing somebody who has taken advantage of the ley lines. Now let's see, who wants to...
Hey, Hunter.
Oh, you know what? Tony Stark, we got stuff for him. We do have stuff for him, and I would love to take advantage of that. When in my previous run-through, by the time I got stuff for him, he never asked to go on anything.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
So I think if we got something here we could work with, it would be good. I think he's into, believe it or not, video games and exploring the grounds is something people don't expect from him. It might be something he likes, but he really does like video games because, you know, that's how do you think he knew what Galaga was?
So, you've been dead?
Yes.
What's on the other side?
Of death?
Yes, blazing trumpets, fiery pits, Thor's backyard. Where did you end up?
Well, he has a sense of humor, at least.
The barking was endless. Wagging tails stretched to the horizon. But after my death, I learned that all dogs really do go to...
I'm going to stop you right there, boss. See if Corgius was not on my afterlife bingo card. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, you know, right. I was really hoping you could give me an edge.
I guess you will have to figure it out for yourself.
Let's hope that's in many, many years.
Absolutely. Now, he's got a fanfic book. We don't have Tales of Suspense 39, but we do have an Iron Man fanfic book. And who else would love this than Iron Man?
I can never have too many of these.
And maybe we'll get him leveling up. Then he gets an outfit. Let's see if there's anything new he doesn't already have. Okay, so he and Strange are both going to level up in the morning. Excellent. Let's see, what does Agatha want? I wonder. She may have some information on what we can do and find that moon seal. Answer to so many of our setbacks.
I've been trying to puzzle together where the Salem Coven hid the moon seal from Shaw.
Have you discovered something?
Shaw's drawings. He was looking for the Salem witches who had gone into hiding.
And we know that he found them.
But they told him nothing. And where he failed, we may still find the answers we need.
I do not follow.
We're going to make a magical phone call. Find each witch warren using Shaw's maps, and collect a sample of soil from each. Soil stained with a witch's lifeblood is a powerful magical catalyst. It may be enough.
I happen to know where some of these are. I wasn't thinking about the church, though. I know
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
that's at the water. Well, one of them's at the water. One of them is on the side where of the, you know, those places that have those inscribed in chalk. There's one at the end of a stream. There's one in the stone terrace, on the side of the stone terrace, close to where I usually get chicken mushrooms. And there's one in the vicinity of Dreamer's Descent. I think this is the Dreamer's Descent one. There's two places there. One of them I found one of the dolls, and there's also a little one on to the side, and that's something. So why does it suggest? I mean, why does it suggest the church? Was there blood in the church when we were there? That would have been Hiram Shaw's blood, right? So let's start with this. I think it's in this area, right? Am I wrong? Remember this? See? Has those icon.
This is one of the witch warrens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer?
Now another one is at Dreamer's Descent. Remember, it's off to the side from the... It's off to the side from this, See, that's where we get stuff, but, however, it's over here that we have this one. So we have to find remnant of blood. There you go.
This place resembles one of Shaw's drawings.
Remember, we also
You are not forgotten.
We got the journal entries here about the witches who were here who didn't say anything. And then okay, it's a good place to start because it is in this area, but instead of going ahead, you kind of make it like a U-turn. Because if you just make a left turn, you go on a bridge towards Shaw over there, but we're going this way. And that is over here. Over there is usually where I get the chicken mushrooms. But this is the final location. Ah, okay, it's dark so you can't see these.
This is one of the witch warrens. What does Agatha want with this soil?
Okay, so we're good.
I have collected the soil you asked for, but you never told me why we are doing this.
Soil stained with a witch's blood is potent stuff. In the wrong hands, it can be very dangerous. In the right hands, well, I just hope it's potent enough.
This is going to help us find the moon seal?
The Salem Coven stashed it away somewhere safe. I'm thinking the best way to find out where it is is to ask them directly. Meet me at the elemental altar.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, that was convenient. Anything to collect? No. Wow, you got it all set up here. That's awesome. You're pretty nifty for a ghost.
What is all this?
Everyone knows you can't commune with the spirits without plenty of candles, dear. Witchcraft 101.
Oh, really? Is that cartoon witchcraft?
I would stand back if I were you.
I expected a solemn ritual, but I think you are enjoying this.
I haven't been part of a seance in years. And look, it's working.
Oh, I know that.
Is that a tree?
That's not just any tree. It's the hanging tree. Those old girls hid the moon seal in plain sight. Shaw would have never suspected the seal was hidden in the very place he murdered his enemies.
That's where we get moonflowers, actually, so appropriately enough.
Interesting.
It's the moon. Yep, that's... See, there was a drawing of it from its day with everyone hanging, and it was so heavy from all the people hanging from it that it broke. Okay, well, I know where to look for it.
Where might I find this hanging tree?
In the time of the Salem Coven, it was not far from Shaw's church. The Abbey's magic tends to rearrange things, though. You may have to explore in order to find it.
Not a problem. This is the vicinity of it. And we'll be going this way. And we may be back there this very night. We certainly have enough of these to collect. But see up there? It's lit up. We've been there so many times, but we never saw it like this.
This must be the hanging tree.
Well, there's
How
only...
many innocents died under these branches?
And there's only one thing to do.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
You keep looking. Is that a full moon? Pretty. Ah, there we go.
From Transia in the hands of the Knights of Wundagore to the witches of Salem, that seal has covered quite a bit of ground. Despite Shaw's evil, the Coven protected it to the last. You've seen Cathan's corruption spreading on the outskirts of the grounds. Take this seal to the reflecting pool. Your next trial waits for you there.
Okay. I had to take a picture like that. It looked really cool. Anyway, it looks like we're going back where we were. And we're going to have a nice little party with Charlie. See if there's any deadly nightshades to grab here while we're here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. Okay, I suppose now we are ready to talk.
Remind me about the seal.
Now that you have the moon seal, seek out the glyph to place it in.
Well, we know there's the back door. Let's make sure there's nothing here to pick. Oh, there is something to pick. Thank you. Saw a couple of sparkles there. I thought, okay. Alright. Here we go. Is everyone ready? I think we're eligible at this point.
Ominous indeed.
The trial of the elder gods, Hyppus. Purify that which is corrupt. I think we're qualified, and by now I think Charlie's qualified. Here we go. Defeat 16 Lilith within 4 turns to complete the trial.
Hyppus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Hyppus.
Lovely.
Charlie doesn't get a combat bonus. There we go.
I am impressed.
Whatever we do, we do. We also want to keep it going, so I may be inclined to keep this one around, but we don't want them hurting Charlie if at all possible. It does look like it gave us items I should have prepared. Select the hero, double the damage of the next environment attack. Well, I should remember to do that. See, 129 is not bad for her. 510. We do want to get rid of a couple of these. You know what? That's not a bad idea. The other one's the closest one to him. Good. Remember, we don't want Charlie to get injured. Pity we don't need it for anything here. Well, yeah. We definitely don't need it. What do we have here? This? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
It is the least I can do.
Make everything stronger. I like that.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear.
Which is the... Okay, that one doesn't have it. Oh, pity. But that one's also 57, so...
Leave some for the rest of us.
I kinda like that.
You have earned it! You were too weak for this fight.
Aren't you guys lucky that that all these are here and not where you are? I know. Isn't that sad? Well, that wasn't a good idea. I wonder if I'm going to survive this. I hope so, because these two guys are going to get me. And the dog doesn't bump into anything, so... Uh-oh, we're gone. I can't believe it! We're gonna be gone! No!
By consuming Hyppus, Set absorbed his brother's power, but also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
something.
See, that one's 95. These guys went up.
All who serve Lilith will fall. Your mother abandons you.
Okay. We still have to get another 7 of them, and I'm injured! Yay! We have to be just very careful with our movements. Just saying. Taking the fight to me.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted,
Really?
a
You don't
tomb
give
was
me any more?
born and sent to destroy them. When he was done, he released their energy back to the stars.
Silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
I don't want to. I don't want to knock back. That's tricky. No.
Feel my call.
You don't want to take it out, and we'll fail. Believe it or not, we will fail if we take it out. What have I told you? We failed if we took it out. Okay. Oh, good. Okay.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has
6,
planned in the coming
7.
days.
Okay. This is good.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay. Okay, Charlie. Work your magic.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Whoop.
I can handle it. Once again, Lilith's sight is full. This should help. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Let's see now. That's it. Go get him, girl.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Oh, did we have another turn? Yum yum.
I'm sure Hyppus will be pleased. You've proven yourself more than capable.
They say Hyppus, they say Hyppus, what's right? I do use Atum because I respect that. Atum is a very American phonetic thing. Very English phonetic, I should say. You know, we could do that. Imagine what it'd been like if I didn't. It's always going to be with me and Charlie. Okay, now. Is that really the best we got for Charlie for a pose? If I did that, it's like, oh. Hey, come on. I think that's good for now. Gotta place that moon seal, huh? And get to cleaning these areas up.
This looks like it belongs here.
The word of power, the aid of Hyppus, restores both natural and unnatural forms to their previous state. Using Purify allows you to turn back the years by imbuing life with a mere gesture. Also, you could use it, for example, here. Gotta get really up close to it, though. Oh, that was my understanding. You had to get up close to it. Oh.
Hyppus will provide.
Now, if you can see, there's something back here, but it's the final word of power is for breaking. And as a matter of fact, we had that problem. That's what killed Agatha, was that final moon seal shattering. So there's a lot to unpack here.
Hyppus brings renewal.
And I'd like to think Hyppus also brings us a combat bonus. It just brings us a little bit of gloss. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but...
He is in agreement.
It's nice that they clear it, but it doesn't bring us anything here.
Blessings of Hyppus. All will be restored.
So you can see, when we get to the break and get through that wall, we'll get to a legendary chest. I don't think they all will apply, but... Oh, I guess they will.
He is in agreement. Blessings of Hyppus.
Well, well.
The god's latest gift seems to be quite powerful. I have already removed a great deal of corruption afflicting the grounds nearby.
I've noticed. I take it that means the latest trial wasn't much of an obstacle for our legendary hunter and their faithful companion.
We were ready for what awaited us.
The power of renewal is indeed a remarkable thing, especially when facing such an insidious problem.
But how did this corruption come to spread across the grounds in the first place?
I mentioned before that Wanda had visions after absorbing the power of the moon seal at my altar. But it's obvious now I didn't truly understand the depths of what she was experiencing.
What do you think really happened here?
I've told you that Wanda wasn't a descendant of the blood. In truth, her magic was born in chaos, from the touch of the dark god Chthon himself. I fear this connection between them was even stronger than I imagined.
She cannot be blamed for something out of her control.
Of course not. Just look at the group we have working with us here. Everyone deserves a chance to prove who they really are.
It is done now, in any case. We can only move forward from here.
Renewing the grounds is already an important step forward for us.
Wanda's visions, were they part of her ties to Chthon? Do you know what it is she saw?
She described them like a dream. Broken, distorted images that she could only remember in passing. But you're right, Hunter. I believe now it was Chthon who came to her, his influence strengthened by the power of the seal she absorbed.
And the corruption on the grounds? This was his influence?
It seems almost too clear now. The corruption on the grounds returned just as Wanda's explorations reached their peak.
Was there nothing in her journal about this?
Maybe we've gotten ahead of her. I should return to the library and continue the translations. Come by tomorrow and I'll let you know if I've found anything new.
So, we've gotten that resolved, but we have yet more to concern ourselves with. We've got, I think we're too far to fix these. I can always try, but I don't think that really works here. No.
If his help was warranted, Hyppus would provide.
Now we have a full moon. Let me tell you what we do have now. We have several chalices, and we have the word of... Well, I'll call it Hyppus. What the hey. But, yeah, she's going to be gone now from this. But there are a lot of other things. Number one, we can now take to Agatha's altar. We don't need to do it. You know what? It's going to give us a key. We have 24 of them. And it's going to give us gloss. We got... I don't know. Are we up to 18,000 yet? But there's a lot that we can certainly take advantage of, and we can certainly unlock. The other thing is, keep in mind, what happened to Agatha was because a moon seal shattered. And we're going to have to get the pieces of that moon seal to resolve that. So that's another thing to look into. And with this, we can take care of... Restore the well.
The water here should be safe now.
See? Draw an additional card for 3 turns. Excellent. So that gave us a combat bonus and solved the mystery. And how about this? There's a lot awaits us right here.
Hyppus will provide.
Okay. There's a lot that we can do with Purify. Not quite yet. New reagents.
Noble Ushtur guides my hand.
Oh, hello there. We haven't seen you guys in a while. A tarot card, the Lovers. Elektra and Daredevil lock hands and close their eyes, savoring a moment together. Though their weapons are close at hand, this card represents communication and trust, especially in a partnership. And a journal page. Lilith's Journal, November 1694. Oh gods. I know what I am about to attempt here, and I am overcome with shame, but what if it works? What if I can undo everything? I just want to hold my child. I want to hear the babe's sweet cry. And we've got Masterworks. Now here's something I know. If you look around up here, you can find stuff. That's right. It's a seal fragment.
What is this?
We have 3.
Looks like a fragment of a moon seal.
We have 3 fragments of the moon seal to acquire that exploded and killed Agatha. And that's the one that will somehow have to be restored. Look at this. There'll be a lot of new things happening.
Hyppus brings renewal.
Oh, there's a bug, one of those embedded. Now, here's a big one. Well, hold on a second. Let's get this. Get those wonderful Dryad saddles. It's going to give us a lot of resources. This new stuff. Are we ready? Agatha's waiting for us in here. Let's just take it around. Get what we can from outside. And then make our way inside. See, it's another area here. And another haven. And there's another beacon for our next location. It's very close to here. See down there is another. I think that's where I painted in in the fog. Ah, Salem Common member, Skull of Sarah Ho. The glowing rune inscribed in the skull is a sign of witchcraft. So we'll have a few of these too. It's a new mystery. 6 sets of bones in the area.
Autumn reveals all.
Tarot deck, the Chariot. Silver Surfer holds a strong balance on his board as he races onward, leaving a spiral of power in his wake. This card represents determination and control in facing obstacles head on.
Autumn showing the way.
That we saw from another location when we were looking in this area. That's gonna be the next moon seal. So when we get that access and get the the moon seal, that's the next word of power that's set. So once we get the moon seal parts and however method to reassemble it, we will be able to do this. Hold on a moment. Caretaker's Journal, February 1708. Valentine's Day? Not yet. Is a cold late afternoon as I sit down to write today. A storm has all of us trapped inside the Abbey this day, and the snow falls heavier than I have seen in many years. It has brought a quiet to the afternoon that I cannot help but cherish. Nary a day passes without looking behind us, waiting for what we know is to come at any moment. And yet this peace that I find with Agatha by my side gratifies me. She is good-natured, and there are fleeting moments where I can forget our difficulties and nearly let myself feel happy. I cannot help it. I cling to these moments, but I know they are just moments, and soon we will have to face our greatest enemy once again. I can't let myself become distracted, as Lilith did. And a recipe book. Gloss to credits. If you think I'm not going to do that, gloss to credits. And credits to gloss. Oh, God, yes. And then, Caretaker's Journal, we have them all. Done. You don't mind if I, Is that my mom? That's my mom.
Mother.
Statue's stone eyes are almost as cold as the real thing.
You've almost retraced Wanda's steps, Hunter. Which means it's probably time I was honest with you. Things got a bit messy at this point. It was here that Wanda hit a wall, in the literal sense. The gates sealing off your mother's garden seemed all but impervious to any attempt we made at opening them.
You would not have given up that easily.
Of course not. Wanda was hesitant, but I was emboldened by just how close she had come to succeeding. I strongly encouraged her to keep trying. If I had only stopped to consider the risks. But no. With my guidance, she attempted to use the moon seal from Set's trial to force open the gate.
Can that even be done?
Without the word of power, Set's blessing, Wanda couldn't control the energy within the seal. It responded like these things often do. It exploded.
But the gate did not open?
No, it didn't. And as an unfortunate side effect of the blast, I was killed.
That was the training accident with Wanda?
A surprisingly level-headed explanation from the poor girl, considering what she had just witnessed. I was still out of my senses, but that's a story for another time.
You died. Wanda was left traumatized, only to be blamed by Caretaker and left without anyone to support her.
I said things got messy. Perhaps I should have said heartbreaking. In either case, now you know the truth.
But what about Sarah and the others? They need to know as well.
Given my current situation, I think it may have to wait, dear. If you'd still like to move forward, you'll need to find the shards of the broken moon seal. If all goes well, I should be able to reform the seal.
I believe I have found one already.
Of course you have. There are 2 more fragments somewhere. Find them and bring them to me.
Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to... Oh, a journal page. Wanda's journal, April 2020. I can't believe the beauty of this greenhouse. It's overgrown, I know, but I can tell what was here once, long ago, when I was tended with love and care. I'm getting distracted. Focus, Wanda. The folly here is going to be a clue. I know it. I've been trying to figure out how I can get inside, but I'm not sure just yet. Agatha will be here any minute, and I hope she has an idea for how we can break in. And that's probably that last time, huh? These are not going to change.
There's only so much Hyppus can do. Autumn must not see it that way.
It's going to take...
Perhaps I ask too much of him.
Which is why they tried. It takes breaking this to get through to the rest of it. So, I have an idea where a couple of these things are, by the way, as you might expect. There is a cave that isn't associated with the with a blood gate, and that's one thing. The other is there's a spot off from that cemetery area that has stuff. So, you know, when we get this all ready, we'll be able to do something. But till then, we'll go back up here. I think tomorrow night, game time, we'll go through all the flora here. It's a lot to break up. So that's another spot. This is the same vicinity, really. I'm not 100% where this cave is. I don't think there's anything here. Could be mistaken, I don't remember. As you can see, we've got something so valuable that we could actually turn gloss into credits. That is great. And that is alone is worth this trip today. Okay, there's another area up here that, you know, I've avoided that takes you up, higher up in the corners. Best way of describing it. Is that the, yeah, we're not going there. I don't think there's anything here. Here, this area has another moon seal, but without the means to clear this up, we couldn't do anything.
all will be restored. This looks like one of the shards that Agatha asked me to find.
See all kinds of stuff from here. There's the set. It's pretty much done with this spot. I'm honestly not sure about the other, where that other cave is. But maybe we'll find it this way. I think that's the one we just resolved. Well, that's where we were. So that was a blood gate. I think that took us to... Oh, that took us to that. Okay. Huh. Still takes us in this direction. I'm not 100% where that cave is. We do seem to have a flourishing of these. Ah. No, that's not it, is it? Definitely not. I may have to look into that and see what where that's located. But we certainly got a lot done. I'm trying to think if there's anything far down in these areas. I don't think it was in the area of her cottage. Could be wrong. I don't think there's anything here. Well, you know what? Let's see if there's a Wondergore Everbloom. Never know when we get one of those. It's been a special night. Nope. Guess too soon. Now, let's... I just thought it would be further away. Am I wrong? That's that spot. But it isn't at the floodgate. It's its own cave. That makes sense. That was fixed. That's just taking me down there again. So that's definitely not in the right area. But obviously, it's a spot that Went to the Valley of Winds. Garden. I'm not sure where that is. I'm going to have to look it up and find out. But meanwhile, she wants to talk to me over here, so let's do that. And then we'll call it a stream.
What is this strange growth on the grounds?
While it may seem like some sort of invasive species, the substance we've been calling corruption is actually a physical manifestation of Chthon's dark influence.
How can it continue to spread in his absence?
The ever-resilient Darkhold keeps his ambitions alive, tempting the lost and desperate towards the darkness. With each new follower, his power here is rekindled.
Ooh, nasty. There's nothing new here. We just have something new. Oh, hello, kitty cat.
Agatha is lucky to have you.
Hello, Ebony. Oh, increased chance for drawn card to be critical. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to call this a stream. So there's 2 consecutive events in streams in one day for me. Thanks a lot for putting up with it. We had a lot that we did, so this was a big night, and I need to find out where it's a cave that has sort of a spiral. I can't say staircase, but it's a spiral path. I know of it. I just don't remember how I got to it. So I'll have to just refresh my memory, look things up, just to find the location. Once I'm at it, I know what to do. But obviously you have to get to it first. There's nothing you break through to it, because that's one of the ways to get a moon seal, so you can get break. Anyway, thanks a lot. This is going to be the second. I don't know if I'm going to post this tomorrow, but I have the previous one, The Bell Tolls, that I'm definitely going to be posting tonight. Real life time. Thanks for watching, and until next time.